Hey, it's Nathan Selove from Oakcroft Films with another edition of Autism Actually Speaking. This week, we have a request from a parent to talk about elementary school. My experience is actually an interesting story. During the first few years of elementary school, I was one of the kids that misbehaved a lot, and I regularly had time off recess. My autism made me very hyperactive and unable to control myself at times. I'm not sure exactly what the teachers thought of me, but I'm sure they got a little annoyed. I wasn't bullied yet by other kids, but we did regularly get into arguments about random things. Things that they misunderstood, but didn't believe me when I tried to correct them. For example, one time I got into a month-long argument with my entire class about which direction north was. They seemed to think that it was up, as in up, rather than up as in up on a map. Obviously I was right, and eventually the teacher settled it and told them I was right, but I didn't make a lot of friends in the process. Being right might seem great to an autistic, but sometimes it's better just to let some things go. Although I will admit that that is advice that I still have trouble following. When I got to 4th grade, my dad challenged me to stop being one of the bad kids and to try to make a good impression on the first day. So I worked really hard at it, and I was finally not flipping cards on a daily basis. I became really good friends with the teacher. This was the year that I decided to turn my life around. However, it was also the year that the bullying really started. There was one kid that started spreading rumors about me, and eventually it felt like every person in the class was against me. I don't know if this was a result of my decision to stop acting up, or if it was just bad luck that I was placed in the same class as this kid. This is the year that made me end up needing to get a service dog, because my stress levels were just horrible, and I hated going to school. However, it really wasn't the end of the world. Things might have been tough at the time, but I wouldn't have had it any other way, because it made me who I am now. Maybe that one kid made my life difficult for a few years, but I did come out of it stronger. Maybe I didn't believe my parents when they told me that it would get better, but they were right. I won't try to say that I'm better off now because I was bullied, because bullying is never justified, and it should never just be thought of as part of growing up. But things are going pretty great for me now. I'm going to college. I got a lot of amazing friends, a wonderful service dog, a beautiful girlfriend, and I'm part of a lot of amazing groups that really care about me. What that kid did was not okay. But if he's watching right now, I'd like him to know that I forgive him. Because my parents were right. It really does get better. I can't say that your child's elementary school experience is going to be better, worse, or the same as my own. But just know that with strength, courage, and most importantly, support, they really can accomplish anything. If you have any questions or topics you would like to have addressed, please leave them in the comments below, or message me on my Facebook, also linked below. And if you found this video useful, then please hit that subscribe button so you can be updated when more come out. And remember, if you believed in Santa Claus until you were 14 years old, you might be autistic.